Okay. Okay. Okay.
Alright. No, not bad. My dick is out.
Woo. Oh.
We're going on YouTube, baby. Yeah. We're going on Rosy Boiz. You're up, Mel. That's you. Oh, okay. Here we go.
Yeah. Get after it.
Woo! Hey! Woo! Round of applause! Round of applause!
What's up, everybody? Back here with the second video of this pit bike rebuild. We did a couple of test pieces. Make sure we're not gonna look like idiots. You know, spray a little black on there. Woo! It turned out pretty good. So Brandon is cleaning up the swing arm, getting some last little contaminants off, and then we're gonna hit it with some powder. Yeah. We're gonna use the preheat method, using the torch, the big old rosebud, getting it nice and hot, about 300 degrees, and then hit it with the powder. So we're gonna hang this up, get everything ready, and powder coat everything. We're gonna put you guys on a time lapse though, because I don't think you want to watch us just do this forever.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I just feel like it won't be as exciting. So yeah, we're gonna get to work. Well, Brandon, you did a pretty good job, bud.
I guess we ain't bad.
Sheesh. I mean, I would say Brandon's a semi-professional powder coater.
Yeah.
If you guys need anything powder coated, hit him up. You know, he's a professional. He's got the touch.
Yeah, I got the touch.
Wow. Not bad. Oh, we need a little bit more right here. I can see through it. Man, that looks good, nice and shiny. Wow. Woo! We're gonna keep getting at this. We're doing good. We're gonna do the frame next, and hit it, Brian. Hit him with it. Hit him with it. Oh yeah. So powder coating, there's a lot of overspray with powder coating. So we got the fan set up. I'm gonna kick this on. It's gonna get noisy, but that's how we keep all the dust out, because there's a lot of overspray. We're probably doing it wrong. We should definitely have a booth. But, you know, that's how we do things around here at Rosy Boiz TV.
This is a Harbor Freight backyard job. So
And it looks excellent.
we're doing all right.
We're gonna keep getting at it, folks. Folks, look at this. I hope the camera picks it up. The sparkle on this. Let me get some more light here. Like, it's not all the way cured yet, but do you see the sparkle?
You see what we're working with here?
Dang. It's getting a little bit darker. Oh man. Oh. Folks, that is gonna be, I'm jealous. You know, this is gonna be sick.
It's gonna be rad.
This is sweet.
We're not professionals, but man, we're dang near there.
We're semi-professional. We're semi-professionals at everything. Wow. Should we try using some of this, or you just want to use the heat gun?
Let's use the heat gun.
Okay.
I think this is working well.
So we don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Man. A little more cured. Ooh! This bike is going to turn out sick. So, I guess we can tell you what colors we're using. The main, the swing arm, and the frame. Frame down there. Swing arm there. Is going to be this cool sparkly blue color. Everything else around it's going to just be black. It's got a little bit of sparkle in it, but not as much as that. But yeah, it's going to be this cool blue and black. And then Brandon got black plastics for it. We're getting rid of those ugly red ones because they're jacked up anyway. Some sweet Pro Taper bars. Brand new 125 motor. New carburetor, everything. Everything's going to be brand new. Literally everything is new on this except for like the suspension components. That's the only thing that's not being replaced on this.
Yeah.
But we'll do that eventually because it's cheap China stuff. But man!
That ain't bad.
Tell us how you feel, Brandon.
I'm pumped. It turned out a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. Just this whole using Harbor Freight tools to sandblast and to powder coat, things that we've never done before. I never powder coated. I didn't know how the color was gonna turn out, but it's way better than I thought that it was gonna be.
Rad. So rad. I mean, obviously you can see down here where it's white, because it hasn't fully cured yet. Then just uses the heat gun, and you can see it slowly change. Wow. I'm gonna keep working on this stuff.
Alright. So now that, come on.
I got you the gas on.
So it's been about 10-15 minutes now. We have
hey, look out.
We got a swing arm hanging over here. It's finished curing. Looks real good. It looks really good. So now we have the whole rest, basically the main frame of the bike that we're gonna start heating up and try to do this. Just a little bit bigger of a piece. So it might take us a little bit more time. It's gonna be a little bit more difficult to do. But if it turns out anything like the swing arm did, it's gonna look great. So we're gonna get after this and get this one done, and it's gonna look really good. Yeah.
Frame got our base coat on there, covered really well. Cool thing about powder coating, when you're doing it, don't get the tip too close to the metal you're doing, because it'll arc, and then all the powder starts on fire that's in the air.
It does?
So it was pretty cool.
How do you know it does that?
I don't know if the time lapse will pick that up, but that was cool. So make sure you're being careful when you're doing that stuff. But yeah, doing the preheat method works pretty good.
Not bad.
Hopefully you can hear us over this loud ass fan, but like you can see right here, see it's kind of matte, and then this is shiny just because we don't have as much heat in that. The Brandon will come through with the thingamajig, the heat gun, and then it'll cure right up. Brandon's gonna keep giving it the heat.
Yeah. See if you watch down here. Oh, okay.
Look at some light. Let me give you some light. Let's shed some light on it.
See it kind of change from that matte to start to get shiny on there.
So do right here on this axle piece. Instantly. See that? Guys, we're professionals.
We're the best.
We're basically professional at this point. We've done like 3 or 4 pieces. We're professionals.
Good enough.
No one's better than us. No need for those fancy ovens. You need a torch and a heat gun. Done.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep on working. Don't send your beard now.
What?
Don't send your beard.
Yeah. Again.
You need to hold it so you get underneath it good.
I got
underneath that frame rail really good. We didn't have a lot of black on it. Alright folks, we got the fan on, so hopefully you can hear us. We gotta check out this powder, but you see the white, see where it's blue, where it's cured. Brandon's gonna start hitting it with the heat gun.
This part's gonna take a little while.
This will take a minute because it's a big piece. We might pull out the torch a little bit once he's got everything pretty touched up. Man, does that look good, folks.
That is so sick.
So rad.
So good. Way better than I thought it was gonna turn out.
Definitely. We're gonna keep putting the heat on this, get it all cured up, and man, we might start assembling here pretty soon. Yeah. Alrighty, folks. How does that look? Look at the sparkle on that. Wow. Definitely turned out way better than we had expected.
Way better. Like, I didn't even imagine it was gonna look this good.
Definitely.
I thought it was gonna look terrible.
I mean,
we were gonna have to scrape it all off.
Sheesh. Wow. So nice.
All right. So we've still just been plugging away here on this powder coating. It's going pretty well, actually. We got those 2 pieces done there. And I've continued along. I've gotten this piece here done, that piece up there, as well as this piece right here. So these are actually the handlebar risers. We got the triple clamp here. Just been doing those. I'm thinking I'm gonna leave this one black, but these 2 I'm going to make the blue as well. I've also done a couple of these cute little things. I have another one here, but I don't know where it's at. But all these are really, they just come up here and they go in the back right there, and they just kind of cap off the swing arm. And what it does is there's a piece that goes, actually this piece right here will actually go up into the swing arm, and this helps with the axle position as well as tensioning the chain. So I don't really need to powder coat this because you're never going to see it, but I might anyways, just to make it nice. But everything so far has been turning out really well, and it's looking really good. I'm actually really impressed with our little Harbor Freight powder gun and just the technique we've been using. We didn't really think it was going to be that great, but it's actually working really well. So pretty pleased with all that. So get a few more things finished up, and then actually I think it'd be time to start putting this bad boy back together. What's up, wieners? Do you know what day it is? Guess what day it is? That's right, it's Wednesday. Yeah, but not only that, it's rebuild day for the pit bike. Everything's powder coated, ready to go, ready to start rebuilding the pit bike today and getting it together and getting it ready. Hoping I can get quite a bit done today. I gotta go over to Rocky Mountain ATV and pick up a couple of bolts for it, for like the sprocket, because they were messed up. And then I also gotta go to like the hardware store and get some other bolts, like the engine mounting bolts, because one of them was totally snapped in half when I went to pull it apart, and so that was a fun surprise. So we're gonna get those, get this all taken care of, and then we're gonna start putting it back together, and it's gonna be sweet. Can't wait to see this thing back together. Can't wait to see what it looks like all together. I'm hoping, fingers crossed for sure, that this is gonna be rad. So it's gonna be great. So stay tuned. Bam! Okay, so after a ridiculously long wait at Rocky Mountain ATV just to get some sprocket bolts and to go to the hardware store and search through all the drawers trying to find the stinking bolts and nuts and washers that I needed, we're finally back and we're ready to get into this thing. I'm really excited about it, really pumped, kind of nervous at the same time, because I'm not sure how well this is going to work out. I hope it's going to work out well, and hopefully I remember all the bolts go, because I don't know if I remember that. Hopefully it just kind of comes to me as I start getting into it. So this is going to be good, and let's hope that it works out and it looks good. I think it's going to look great. I'm hoping. So yeah, I guess let's just get right into this thing and see what we can make happen.
Brandon's been out here working on his little scooty. Let's see what he's doing today. Wow.
Oh, well, howdy.
Gee. Already looks like a sweet, sweet machine. Let's turn on some lighting here. It'll make a big difference.
Yeah,
What do you guys think of this? Classy.
not bad.
Once we get the black accents on there, this is going to look fantastic. Yeah. Brandon's cleaning up his foot pegs. We're hoping to get this thing together here today. Shortly. Definitely, we're going to be firing this thing up, popping some windows here real soon.
Taking it apart was really easy. Putting it back together is a lot harder than I thought.
But we're going to get it. We're going to get after it. What's up, folks? So we've made some pretty good progress on Brandon's bike. It's pretty much back together. Tank's just kind of sitting on there because we were doing some, giving her some pre-kicks, making sure she wants a fire. We had to put a new throttle cable in it, so we got that ordered from the old Zon. So we got that, and we're gonna put that on the carburetor, throw the plastics on it. Oh, it's really dark. Let me turn towards the light so you guys can see me.
It's time to throw it back together and get done with this thing. I really want it to be done. We were working on it for forever, it feels like now. New cable. The new one that came with the bike was just a little bit too short. That was the major issue. And so had to order one that was just a couple inches longer, really. Other than that, that's the last thing really needs to go on the bike besides the new plastics. Other than that, everything just basically needs to be tightened up, cinched down, and we'll give it some kicks and see if it starts.
And it's gonna start. But it's coming together. What's your guys' opinions on the few goldish accents we got on here?
The opinions better be that it's sick.
It looks, we originally thought it was gonna look weird. Now having it together, it's not bad.
It's awesome.
It's not bad. Like I would change them black if we changed them anything, but I don't think it looks terrible. We were pretty concerned it was gonna look bad. The brake calipers were more of like a yellow color, so we made those black. But the spring on the shock and the wheels and the front forks are more gold, maybe more towards the bronze, and it looks pretty decent with the blue and the black. Let us know what you guys think. What do you guys think of the gold / bronze with the black and blue accents?
It looks great. That's how it looks.
We're gonna get this cable on and we're gonna get this freaking thing done, hopefully tonight, so we can get this video out to you guys so you guys can see what's up with this, because it's gonna be sweet. Okay, we are to the point where we can fire this up. Got a fuel line on there. Got some fresh fuel in the gas tank. Exhaust is on. We do need to tighten it up a skosh. We're gonna give it a couple kicks and see what happens. Got the new throttle cable in, and let's see. How are you feeling, Brandon?
Nervous.
Nervous.
That's not gonna work.
It's gonna work because we've already given it a couple pre-kicks before there's any fuel going to it, and she wants to fire. Hey!
Woo! Dang it.
Hey, we got a fire.
It went.
We're there. We finally got to fill up with fuel. Oh, okay. Okay.
Alright. No, not bad.
You have to hold the throttle? Do you have to hold it for the idle?
No, I'm off of it.
Hey folks, you fired up! How you feel, Brandon?
Good, a lot better than I did a minute ago.
It took a second for that fuel bubble to fill up and we were getting nervous. Choo!
Yeah.
Alrighty folks. So we got Brandon's pity all done. We're gonna walk you through, tell you everything we did on it, show you how magnificent she looks. You've probably already seen it in a couple of videos because we had out in the dunes, just riding around, but let's tell you about what we've done.
Finally have it done. Finally. So if you've seen before, we did what we thought it was done, and we did a whole bunch of stuff, and I was like, yeah, finally it's done. Then we took it out for its first test ride, and I blew the back tire,
Bam!
and it got kind of foobarred. So I was like, crap.
It was totally foobarred.
Yeah. So we were like, now what do we do? And I had decided, I'm like, well, it's a pretty small back tire anyways, and I want a new one. So ordered larger wheels and tires, but as well as on the right, we also realized that the rear shock
Was donezo.
was done. It wasn't holding up any weight, and it was like flat the whole time. Wasn't looking great. We also realized that the front forks weren't holding up either. So I just went, you know, like, wanna what? Let's just go ahead and get all new front and rear wheels and tires. Let's get a new rear shock, get some new front forks. So we got new front forks, and they came with the forks as well as the new triple clamps, because if you had seen before, the other ones were black. We had powder coated them. When we got these, they're obviously larger forks, and this is a different design. And so we were like, crap. And I was like, I don't really feel like powder coating them again.
No.
We might later on, but I wanted to get it together and be able to take it out to the dunes for Easter to have it to ride on. And I was like, that'll work well enough. As well as the brake calipers were gold, but we had powder coated them black. So the rear one is still the same, but actually the front forks came with a new brake caliper. So the new brake caliper is gold again.
Because the mounting point was different, so we had to use the one that came with it.
So we got a gold front caliper. That'll probably stay gold for a little while. But other than that, bike is done. I'm really happy with it. It looks freaking sick.
Sounds good because of
Rides
these
really well.
sweet exhaust tips.
Yeah. And so it's a blast. We've been ripping around here in the backyard.
We got a sweet track.
We're just gonna keep on doing
Oh, another thing, these sweet foot pegs.
Oh yeah.
Those are classy. I don't know if we touched on these. We did some parts on the head. You know, pizzazz the motor just a little bit.
Yeah, pizzazz.
But yeah, you know, she turned out really good. Mine's kind of ugly. We won't talk about that. It's ugly.
It's nice.
But it's good. It rips. But yeah, Brandon's is sick, and it's all done. Not for sale. We are not selling this thing unless you make us a good deal.
Good deal.
We're gonna rip these things around. End out this video. Hope you guys like this cool little pity build, because we sure like doing it, and they're a blast. Y'all should get pit bikes.
Get pit bikes. They're fun.
We're gonna rip these things around. So see you guys on the next one.
Having a good time.